Respected friends, congratulations for being in touch with the truth through the study of Shastras. A greatest help we are doing to ourselves. Minus Shastra Dhyanam, other than main Paramatma, everything else appears as a goal. That is how the mind and Maya works. And we work hard to reach to those goals only to find them to be empty. The spiritual goal appears to be unsubstantial and empty to begin with, but then when our understanding becomes deeper and deeper, when our sadhana also becomes sincere and deeper, we will see that it is not empty. This is what it is, infinite or complete. This is where is there purnata, not in anything else we come to know. So with faith in the Shastra, with faith in the words of the Rishi Parampara, with the faith in the divinity himself, we will have to pursue this great endeavor of regularly studying our Adhyatma Shastras, and among them the topmost, that is the Upanishadic literature. We are into the Aitareya Upanishad, the eighth one. With Bhashya we are trying. First Adhyaya, first Khanda, four mantras we have seen. Now into the second Khanda we are entering, in which beautifully Bhagavan Adi Shankara at one place summarizes and tells us what contains the Mahasamudra of Samsara, as well as within that Samsara itself there are the means to come out of it, get liberated. That portion being very important. Straight away we touch that, we study that, we try to understand, digest it thoroughly with our serious and sincere, intense application of ourselves, and also with the clarity of purpose of understanding. Let us do our prayers and parayanams in the beginning to invoke the grace of Guru Parampara, grace of Shruti Mata, and the Lord and our own Guru. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ जगतीममितं कलिताकृतयो विचरन्ति महामहसच्चलतः अहिमां श्रीवात्र विभासि गुरो भवशङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ॐ परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो श्री ऐतरेयोपनिषदः आचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव अनुभवसिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकहैन्दवसंस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्यपरम्परायाः भगवद्भक्तपरम्परायाः समस्तयोगानां साधनानां पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्तिद्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता सामरस्य सौभ्रातृत्व पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निश्चित अस्माकं सह समस्त साधक भक्त सेवक धर्म संस्थापकानाम् आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त सत्संपदा साधना सानुकूलता शक्तिनां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य दिग्विजयार्थम श्री ऋग्वेदांतर्गत ऐतरेयारण्यकांतर्गत ऐतरेय उपनिषदः पारायणम् आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। पारायणम् ओम मनस्तापतमः शान्त्यै यस्य पादनखच्छटा शरदिन्दुरिवा भाति तं वन्दे नीलचिन्मणिम्। ओम अथ श्री ऋग्वेदान्तर्गत ऐतरेय उपनिषद शांति मंत्रः प्रथमोऽध्यायः। ओम वाङ् मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम् आविराविर्म एधि वेदस्य मआणीस्थः श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासीः अनेनाधीतेनाहोरात्रान् सन्दधामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम अथ द्वितीयः खण्डः। Do the parayana of this 5 mantras of द्वितीय खण्ड। ओम ता एता देवताः सृष्टाः अस्मिन् महत्यर्णवे प्रापतन्तम् अशनाया पिपासाभ्याम् अन्ववार्जत् ता एनमब्रुवन्। अगेन ता एता देवताः सृष्टाः अस्मिन् महत्यर्णवे प्रापतन् तम अशनाया पिपासाभ्याम् अन्ववार्जत् ता एनमब्रुवन् आयतनं नः प्रजानीहि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता अन्नम् अदाम इति ताभ्यो गाम् आनयत् ता अब्रुवन् न वैनोयमलमिति ताभ्योऽश्वमानयत् ता अब्रुवन् न वैनोयमलमिति ताभ्यः पुरुषमानयत् ता अब्रुवन् सुकृतं बतेति पुरुषो वाव सुकृतं ता अब्रवीत् यथा आयतनं प्रविशत इति अग्निर्वाग् भूत्वा मुखं प्राविशत् वायुः प्राणो भूत्वा नासिके प्राविशत् आदित्यः चक्षुर्भूत्वा अक्षिणी प्राविशत् दिशः श्रोत्रं भूत्वा कर्णौ प्राविशन् ओषधि वनस्पतयः लोमानि भूत्वा त्वचं प्राविशन् चन्द्रमा मनो भूत्वा हृदयं प्राविशत् मृत्युरपानो भूत्वा नाभिं प्राविशत् आपो रेतो भूत्वा हृदयं प्राविशत् मृत्युरपानो भूत्वा नाभिं प्राविशत् आपो रेतो भूत्वा शिष्णं प्राविशन् तम् अशनाया पिपासे अब्रूताम् आवाभ्याम् अभिप्रजानीहि इति ते अब्रवीत् एतासु एव वां देवतासु आभजामि एतासु भागिन्यौ करोमि इति तस्मात् यस्यैकस्यै च देवतायै हविर्गृह्यते भागिन्यौ एव अस्याम् अशनाया पिपासे भवतः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Second khanda. First khanda, 4 mantras, complete thought. We saw before the creation was Paramatma alone. He only Aikshata visualized to create the creation. First, he wanted to create the Lokaha. Then, Marichir, Maram, Apaha, Adaha, Ambaha, sorry. These 4 lokas are created. Then he thought without the Lokapalakas, the lokas cannot be safe. That's how he took out from the water pradhana, Panchamahabhuta, the pinda, and he made it ready to uh, do dhyana on it so that it can become the Virat Purusha. Then Bhagavan started doing the Amitabha as he was doing Amitabha from the Pinda Akara Virat, one limb started coming. From each of the limb, the Indriyas, and then the Indriya Adhisthana Devata. They all are called as Lokapalakas. Okay, up to this was the first one, the Khanda number 1. Now the number 2 Khanda. First mantra we'll again chant twice, see the literal meaning, enjoy the Bhashya. ओम अथ द्वितीय खंडः प्रथमो मंत्रः ता एताः देवताः सृष्टाः अस्मिन् महत्यर्णवे प्रापतन् तम् अशनाया पिपासाभ्याम् अन्ववार्जतु ता एनम् अब्रुवन् आयतनं नः प्रजानीहि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता अन्नम् अदाम इति. So that literal meaning of this mantra is Ta eta devataha srushtaha. Those devatas, this is how who are created. Asmin mahati arnave prabhatan. In this huge ocean of samsara of identifying in the upadhis, they also have fallen. Prabhatan. Then tam. Tam singular here. That singular therefore must be the Pindarupa Virat Purusha. From whom now the limbs have come, even the Indriyas, Indriyadhisthana Devata. When they have come doesn't mean they came out like the bird comes out of nest and there is no more, they are with the nest. They have come out means they have expressed, they are always in the part of the Hiranya Garbha, a part of the Virat Purusha only. They are nowhere. Virat Purusha is Sarva Vyapaka. So when they came out, where they go? Came out means they have expressed. This is how we have to understand. So those devatas which this way have come from that Virat Purusha, they have fallen into Aswin Mahati Arnave Prapatan, the huge ocean of samsara, delusion, individuality, isolation, separation. All of that they also have fallen. Then tam to that Hiranyagarbha, so to that Virat Purusha, Ashanaya Pipasabhyam Anvavarjat. This Parabrahma has endowed that Virat Purusha with Ashana Pipasa, hunger and thirst. Now, because these devatas have come from Virat, because in the Virat Ashana Pipasa are given, those Ashana Pipasas have percolated even to all these devatas. So they also got Ashana Pipasa, hunger and thirst. Therefore, they requested that Lord. Ta enam abruvan. They have requested the Lord, Ayatanam naha prajanihi. So please tell us which is the ayatanam in which we can stay. Yasmin pratishtita annam adama. We have already got the hunger. Therefore, we will eat the food staying in that ayatana. Tell us what is the ayatana. So this also includes, therefore in the future shlokas, what is the Annam Bhagavan is creating, that also going to come. So up to this mantra number 1 of the second khanda. Of this Bhashyakara's Bhashya is so exhaustive, extensive, beautiful. Very, very essential, because in this Bandha Moksha Vicharana is done very Svashta Rupena. Yesterday we made a beautiful chanting of it. Once more we'll chant, and very sweetly we explain it. We see whether we can grasp all details or not. सो ता एताः अज्ञादयः देवताः लोकपालत्वेन सङ्कल्प्य सृष्टाः ईश्वरेण अस्मिन् संसारार्णवे संसारसमुद्रे महति अविद्या कामकर्म प्रभव दुःखोदके तीव्ररोगजरा मृत्युमहाग्राहे अनादौ अनन्ते अपारे निरालम्बे विषयेन्द्रियजनित सुख लव क्षण विश्रामे पंच इंद्रियार्थ तृष्णा मारुत विक्षोभ उत्थित अनर्थ शत महा ऊर्मौ महा रौरवादि अनेक निरयगत हा हा इत्यादि कूजित आक्रोशनोद्भूत महारवे सत्य आर्जव दान दया अहिंसा शम दम धृति आदि आत्मगुण पाथेय पूर्ण ज्ञानोडुपे. हम्म, हम्म. सत्संग सत्संग सर्वत्याग मार्गे मोक्ष तीरे एतस्मिन् महत्यर्णवे प्रापतन् पतितवत्यः. Excellent it is. Have poise, have calmness, have the interest to grasp every aspect, therefore, interest to listen very consciously. Very simple, not difficult, but very important. It gives us a crystal clear picture of what exactly this samsara samudra, of which we only have good opinion. It is more of binding than any help it does to us. Therefore, instead of wanting to stay over here only, we should desire to reject out of or eject out of it. Hmm. Like the war zone places, Israel, Philistine, Iran, Iraq, ऐसी जगह पे नहीं जाना है. जाओ तो मुश्किल है. आप देखो, Vijaya, what is the operation Vijay they started to bring. So too, we should not be in that zone where we get bound. We are studying now Bhashya. कि ता एताः अग्नि आदय देवताः, all those devatas Agni ityadi lokapalatvena sankalpya srushtaha, they are created with the sankalpa that they have to be the lokapalas. By whom? Ishwarena. So Ishvara, the Parabrahma alone, as he said, Lokaha, I have created Lokapala Annu Srujai. Because of his sankalpa only, all these devatas have come out who will be appointed as Lokapala or already appointed. Then what happened to them? Asmin samsara arnave patitavatyaha. They have fallen into this samsara after they are created. Asmin samsara arnave prapatan patitavatyaha. What is the samsara arnava? What is the ocean of samsara in which even devatas have fallen? What to talk about? You and I as human beings. वन बाय वन संसार का समुद्र के साथ कंपेयर करते हुए वॉट एवर द टेरेबल थिंग्स दैट आर देयर इन द समुद्र, सेम व्हाट आर द टेरेबल थिंग्स इन संसार समुद्र, फ्रॉम व्हिच वी हैव टू अपने आप को बचाओ, वी हैव टू प्रोटेक्ट आवरसेल्व्स. फर्स्ट वन, अस्मिन् संसार अर्णवे संसार समुद्रे, फर्स्ट इज महति, big one, endless. Okay, what is the bigness, endlessness in this? Mahati means avidya, kama, karma, prabhava, dukkha, udake. In this huge ocean, the udaka, द संसार सागर में जल क्या है? जैसे सागर में जल होता है इतना ज्यादा, सो टू व्हाट इज द वाटर इन दिस समुद्र संसार, दुख एव उदकः, द दुख itself is water. See the yoga darshanam also, what is samsara? Dukkha bahulyam. This dukkha comes as from where? कि कर्म प्रभव दुख, कर्म का कारण क्या है? काम इज द कारण, काम का कारण क्या है? अविद्या. एंड हाउ इज अविद्या? महती अविद्या, सो बिग, सो इनफाइनाइट, सो लॉन्ग लास्टिंग, गोइंग ऑन कमिंग टू अस फ्रॉम मिलियंस ऑफ लाइव्स. आगे भी पीछे पड़ा ही रहेगा इफ यू डोंट ट्राई टू एलिमिनेट. दैट इज अविद्या. सो अविद्या, अविद्या जनित काम, काम, काम जनित कर्म. This avidya kama karma we know, technically they are called as hridaya granthi. This avidya kama karma प्रभव, उससे जन्म लेने वाला, उसके कारण आने वाला दुख इज उदक. द दुख itself is a water. Very consciously you have to catch. Why this dukkha is compared with water? Because in the ocean the main thing is water only and it is infinite. So to samsara, the main thing is dukkha and it is endless. एक चला गया तो दूसरा, दूसरा गया तो तीसरा. If one type goes, the other one goes. Be conscious about it and look into our own life from birth till now. Which is the place we have said, or the time or the situation that all the dukkhas have ended? No. One has gone but other. है कि नहीं? थर्ड क्लास पास हो गया बट फोर्थ का दुख स्टार्ट. टेंथ पास हो गया बट +2 का स्टार्ट. है कि नहीं? बीइंग बैचलर, dukkha was there. That ended, but another dukkha starts to take care of the spouse, all aspects. नौकरी नहीं है, जॉब मिला, वो दुख गया, लेकिन you have to sustain in the job, please the boss. Salary is coming, but then desires are endless. Money is not sufficient. Dukkha. Children are born, but उनको देखभाल करना है. Dukkha. They are growing well, but not studying well. So you have to see to that. In this way, like the water is endless in ocean, संसार में, संसार समुद्र में दुख का अंत नहीं होता, इसलिए it is called as water, like water. Without water you can't call it as ocean. Without dukkha it's not called as samsara. Samsara is equal to dukkha bahulyam. शारीरिक रोग, मानसिक अस्वस्थता, धन समस्या. How many to put? In the mind level, rogas or dukkhas. And desires not fulfilled. People not loving, respecting. Enemies are continuously there, not going away. List लगाते जाओ. So jala eva dukkha. The oceanic water is equal to samsara sagar में दुख. Cause for the दुख is karma. कर्म का कारण है कामना, कामना का कारण है अविद्या. सो इज वेरी क्लियरली टेलिंग, अविद्या काम कर्म से ही दुख होता है. विद्या है तो नो कामना, नो कर्म, नो दुख. यू मे से अविद्या तो ठीक है बट द कामना कैन बी नोबल, सो द कर्म कैन बी नोबल, देन द रिजल्ट कैन बी सुख. हाउ आर यू कॉलिंग इट एज दुख? इवन इन दैट पुण्य कर्म आदि कर्म जो अच्छा करता है उसे भी सुख मिलता है, उसमें भय का दुख है, चला जाएगा करके दुख है, किसी को देना पड़ेगा, कोई ले लेगा. Therefore, in the Vedantic parlance, all so-called sukha of this world, other world, because of their temporary nature, are called as dukkha only. What Vedanta says, our hearts also say is permanent sukha alone can be sukha. That's why everyone tries for something or the other, whatever they want, permanent only. Long lasting, permanent. Not permanent anything, it is not sukha, it is dukkha only. Therefore, the question, some punya karmas can be done, some good positive facilities come, there is sukha in that. Why do you say it is dukkha, everything? Because in that sukha also, there is inherently the bhaya. And even if you are afraid, still the sukha can't continue, it goes and ends. That's why even सुख को भी दुख ही मान लिया. सुख देने वाला कर्म भी not accepted here. All of them are out of avidya only. At lower level में it is always better to do punya and dharma karma than apunya and adharma. Higher level में पुण्य धर्म कर्म भी giver of phala which is शाश्वत नहीं है. Therefore, that also put in the adharma and papa only or karma to be rejected. So, avidya kama karma prabhava bahula dukkha udake. One, water is discussed now. हो गया. Water is dukkha in this ocean of samsara. Second one is, in ocean there will be mahagraha. Big sharks will be there. Crocodiles or sharks. What are the sharks? In the samsara samudra says तीव्र रोग तीव्र जरा तीव्र मृत्यु महाग्राह. तीव्र रोग and jara mrityu are the mahagraha. रोग देखो, we neglect about all these or don't care when we are young, but only that age starts 45, 50, 52. धीरे धीरे one रोग comes and permanently stays. फर्स्ट आ जाता है बीमारी शुगर बिकॉज ऑफ टू मच ईटिंग वेट. बिकॉज सीइंग द शुगर बीपी कहती है मैं कैसे नहीं आऊं, आ जाती हो. एक खट्टा और मीठा. They come and old age diseases, they won't go. They stay with us, they take us only. So तीव्र रोग. Depending on the papa, we do different relapsing of the rogas. Sometimes people have roga small, but dukkha pain more because of lack of immunity. One roga leading to total weakness or other parts of the body lose their strength, energy. Tivra roga. You can add to the physical rogas the mental roga of the kama krodha adi also, dukkha adi also. And those who don't have sharirik roga, manasika they have. And then all kama krodhadi vikara, which make us do the papa, they all also are manasika rog. इन तुलसी रामायण मानस के रोग में ये सारे आ जाते हैं. Because somebody says I am healthy physically, so this is not applicable to me. No, you are in the mind suffering so much. No, I'm not suffering in the mind also. I'm enjoying. What are you enjoying? My desire. The desire itself is wrong. So तीव्र रोग. Go to the hospitals and see how the patients suffer with different diseases and all. तीव्र रोग. Those who have the good stamina or immunity, safe. Those who can afford lots of money, they are also can't say safe, but at least they can be comfortable. And they are all the pockets and encashing counters for the big corporate hospitals. Rich rogis. Today's world. Very dangerous. बाप रे, जाने के लिए डर लगता है. Any of these private hospitals, घर बार सब जमीन बेचना पड़ेगा इस शरीर के. तीव्र रोग explained. बच्चों को हो रहे, मिडिल एज को हो रहे हैं. There is no BODY body, remember, without roga. But the thing is, sometimes the quantity is less. Because of the punya इत्यादि छोटा सा ही है, तंग दुख नहीं करता, ज़्यादा तंग नहीं, but है. Some people have 1 or 2 diseases only, prolonged pain giving. है ना, हो जाता हुआ पेट का दर्द तो जाता ही नहीं 10 साल तक किसी को. सर का दर्द जाता ही नहीं किसी को, पीठ का, then back pain. Every doctor on the country world they travel. The disc slip or a slip disc, whatever they call, and every instrument they put, but that pain still. If you are all healthy, please thank the God and your own earlier life punya and this life's discipline, ahara and nidra and vyavahara. That big rogas have not come. Many of us in today's world, many diseases have been invoked through wrong diet. है कि नहीं, गलत खाना खाना एंड जीरो एक्सरसाइज. बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम, नो फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज लीडिंग टू ऑल रोग. तीव्र रोग. सेकंड वन, तीव्र जरा, दैट ओल्ड एज प्रॉब्लम्स, है ना. फिजिकल डिसीज प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर, most importantly, then that nobody is there for the old people to come and talk and console. The youngsters are busy, elders have gone away. That's why यावत् पवनो यावत् वित्तोपार्जन सक्तः तावत् निज परिवारो रक्तः पश्चात जीवति जर्जर गेहे वार्तां को बिना पृच्छति गेहे. तीव्र जरावस्था. सो अभी मन में प्रिपेयर करके रखना, in our old age if somebody is there to support, well and good, thank God. Nobody है तो that's how the life is. Prepare mentally to accept. I have to accept it. When the very old age comes, where some asylum will be there somewhere, nobody to care, take, or just die like that. So what? If this body deserves that type of death, hone do. But that graha, this roga and jara is like graha only, the shark. Eats away our life, doesn't allow us to do any sadhana. Third one is that mrityu only. These three are called mahagraha. Tivra roga, jara, mrityu are the mahagraha. You know that sharks, how big are their mouths and all. खोलेंगे तो 10 आदमियों को एक ही बार निकलेगा वो. इतना बड़ा मुंह, इतने तगड़े तगड़े दांत. So too these three are such a ones. Roga, jara, mrityu. Roga can come at any age. Jara, as it comes, old age. Mrityu, nobody can avoid. All these three are mahagraha in this samsara. When we come out of it, they are not there. समझ लेना, दुख रूपी जल नहीं है. महाग्रह रूप में old age, disease, death, they also can be crossed if we cross the samsaric ocean through sadhana, which will be told towards the end. Third one, anadau. Where from this samsara sagara started, you can't trace it. Where from it? आदि उसका नहीं दिखा सकते, बता सकते, जान सकते. अनादि से चल रहा. So to anante. Ananta, if we don't do the adhyatmic Brahma Jnana sadhana. ठीक है? That will be told toward the end, as I said. The only way to come out of this ocean of samsara is Paramatma Anubhava. Then you are out of the samsara. If that is not done, therefore Ananta. Endless. The ocean of samsara with this water, with these sharks, is endless. Every life it goes on. Anante. Then apare. Apara means the end shores are unseen only. अब कितना भी तैरो थक जाओगे लेकिन उसको वो खत्म नहीं होता. अनादि अनंत अपार. पार बहुत दूर है, the other side of it. Anante apare. Then Niralambe. The सबसे प्रॉब्लम क्या है ना, नो आलंबना सपोर्ट अदर देन द ज्ञानम, तत्व ज्ञानम can help one to be sustaining in this samudra samsara. Same jnanam helps in coming out also as boat. But those who don't have it, niralamba. ओशन में किसका आलंबन पकड़ोगे आप, क्या मिलेगा आपको वहां, निरालंब. अनादि अनंता अपार निरालंब. ना when I am in the old age disease suffering, my suffering who can give me आलंबन, लेंगे तो इन 2 मिनट 4 मिनट, but after that that suffering is mine only. Niralamb, no support at that time. Then, very interesting next one is, there is Vishranti in between in that oceanic dubna, in that restlessness of the ocean, suffer, samsara, there is some Vishrama. What is that? Vishaya Indriya Janita Sukha Lava Shana Vishrama. In the ocean, there is a Vishranti, wherein Vishayendriya Janita Sukha Lava. Sukha, Lava and Kshana. There is Vishranti for Lava and Kshana. Lava and Kshana is a milli-microsecond. For a very short span of time, there is क्या कहते हैं उसको, विश्राम. Very minute time of विश्राम. Like na oceanic waves are turbulently traveling. बट सडनली इन बिटवीन थोड़ा सा शांति है, एज इफ अभी हम डूब नहीं रहे. देयर इज ओनली वेटिंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट बिग वेव. इन द सेम वे इन द संसार समुद्र, विषयास व्हेन कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड बाय इंद्रिया, दैट सुख भोग व्हिच कम्स फॉर क्षण काल, दैट इज अ विश्रांति हियर. And that's so, when we are in front of TV or with our own friends or on dining table और आराम से एसी डाल के सो गए, लगता है सो नो प्रॉब्लम, एवरीथिंग इज फाइन, मजा आता है. बट ओटनली क्षण लव निमेश, ऑल द अबव सेड प्रॉब्लम्स अगेन जस्ट रिलैप्स, अटैक अस. मतलब इफ यू आस्क कि क्या इस समुद्र में कोई रेस्ट नहीं है, क्या है? विषय इंद्रिय जनित सुख लवक्षण विश्राम. विषयों के साथ संपर्क इंद्रियां जब करते हैं, उससे क्षण लव के समय के लिए जो सुख मिलता है वही विश्राम. सो द होल थिंग बीइंग परमात्मा, परमात्मा बीइंग आनंद स्वरूप, in Vishayas also there must be Ananda, but they are Kshana Lava. So we don't deny Ananda in the Vishayas, but then they are very micro and very less time. So how many things are said? Water is Dukkha Udaka. The sharks are Tivra Roga Jara Mrityu. Then the Vishranti is Vishaya Indriya Sansarga Janita Sukha Lava Kshana is the Vishrama. And this ocean is Anadi, Ananta, Apara. Fourth one is called Niralamba. So 4 plus 3, 7 are told. Oh, now comes the next one. What is the Maruta wind, which when blows creates big tides and waves, which will not allow us to have any solace in that ocean. Big winds which blow, बहुत हवा चलती है और ओशनिक वेव्स इतने इतने बड़े होते हैं ना. तो यहाँ बताते हैं पंच इंद्रिय अर्थ तृष्णा मारुता. What is the Maruta which is bringing Vikshobha in the Samudra? Pancha Indriya Vishaya Trishna. Pancha Indriya Artha Trishna. Why Jnanendriyas we have? Even Karmendriya, उनके जो अर्थ है, विषय है, for the mouth, taste, ear, sounds, I want to see all the colors, forms, beauties. Then the skin wants to touch, nose wants to smell. So these पंचेंद्रिय अर्थ, पंच इंद्रियों के अर्थों के लिए जो तृष्णा है, जो डिजायर है, द तृष्णा इज एंडलेस डिजायर, अनसैशिएबल डिजायर को तृष्णा कहते हैं। बिकॉज जो तृष्णा होती है गर्मियों में, प्यास कहते हैं ना, वो खत्म ही नहीं होता वो। इन द सेम वे द इंद्रियों का तृष्णाएं कभी खत्म नहीं होते, टेम्परली लगता है हो गया, लेकिन फिर से। सो पंचेंद्रियार्थ तृष्णा इज द मारुता। Okay, Panchendriyartha Trishna Maruta. And what that Maruta doing? Vikshobha Uttita Anartha Shatamaha Urmau. This to be paused and clearly understood. Because of the winds, when the Vikshobha happens in the ocean, it creates big urmi. So too in our life, when toward these pancha indriya vishayas, when there are desires, that creates such a vikshobha in our antakarana, which leads to uttita anartha shata maha urmau, hundreds of the big urmi, big tides of anartha, untoward, unwanted things that happen in our life. In that anartha, you can write so many things. And like to fulfill those desires, we become greedy. That leads to the big anartha, as we just now saw, the health may be spoiled. Or for the sake of those trishna fulfillment, that for the shobha created in our heart, we may do the sinful karmas of corruption, cheating, etc. in the world. Then that leads to our पुट बिहाइंड द बार्स, कोर्ट प्रॉब्लम्स, ये सारे हमको अनर्थ के रूप में देखना चाहिए, फॉर विच द मेन रीजन इज द विंड ब्लो ऑफ द पंच ज्ञानेन्द्रिय विषयों के प्रति तृष्णाएं. Then there are quarrels, there are fightings, brother fighting, brother sister fighting, parents children fighting, relatives fighting, friends fighting, neighbors fighting. All these anarthas are caused from the winds of the Vishaya Trishna only. That is a Maha Anartha, it is written. People even kill others for the sake of the Vishaya Vastus. They do all the gotala, all the cheating. Not even one of those actions go waste without giving the result. Therefore, Panchendriyartha Trishna Maruta Vikshobha Uttita Anartha Shata Maha Urmi is this Samudra. Anartha Shata, Sekado Anartha. Humiliation in the world, insults, etc. All respect gone away. We are put in isolation. Nobody invites us, nobody respects us. So many anarthas are caused only by these Trishna winds in our life for the Vishayas. सो रोगों का समस्या हो गया, पाप आदि करने का समस्या हो गया, हर जगह ह्यूमिलिएशन, इंसल्ट, आइसोलेशन मिलने का. Like that, plenty of the anarthas are going to come because of the vikshobha happening in our attitude and actions caused by the trishna for the pancha vishayas of the pancha indriyas. That's why the big sentence of Panchendriyartha Trishna Maruta Vikshobha Uttita Anartha Shata Maha Urmau. And these anarthas are Maha Urmi. कितने लोग देखो, for the Shabda Sparsha Prasagandha, they want money. For the money, they have done such big scams. They, one side, look to be big people, but suffering in the jails only. 5 saal, 10 saal, 20 saal. Maha Urmi, is it not that anartha? hospitalization, jail, all of that. Then comes what? Hmm. Next one is this. When out of this desires excessive for the objects, uncountable high levels of scams, problems, ghotalas, papa, adharma, when we do, the result of that will be so terrible a dukkha and pain. And the dukkha pain giving lokas also are very much there in this very samsara mahasamudra. They are said in the next line. What are they? Ki Maharaurava adi aneka nirayagata ha ha ityadi kujita akroshanodbhuta maharava. This ocean has got terrible rava sound. What sound is happening here? Ha 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 muncha muncha ha ha teja teja muncha muncha. मुझे छोड़ दीजिएगा, क्षमा कर दीजिएगा, बचाइएगा, त्राही त्राही हाहाकार in the samsara. Where this hahakara you are kujita, akroshana udbhuta maharava. Okay. Akrosha dukkha udbhuta, from it came out maharava. Huge sound is there in this samsara samudra. Ha ha iti akujita. The kujana sound is ha ha bachao bachao ityadi. And where is it coming from? Maharauravadi aneka niraya gata. There's so many naraka lokas. One name is given is Maharaurava. Raurava, Maharava, Kumbi Paka, Suchi Mukha, Ityadi. There are very many. 28 narakas are explained in 24th chapter of Bhagavata, 5th skandha. Then he said, like this, hundreds and thousands narakas are there. And ha ha kar, trahi trahi. The two best examples you can see for that is, one is jails, another one is hospitals. In jail, हाहाकार, एक सेल में एक को ऐसे पीटते हैं, depending on the bigness of the crime done, and is not accepting or all that. हाहाकार, मुंचा मुंचा नहीं छोड़ेंगे वहाँ. The police are trained to be rough and tough there. Another one, हॉस्पिटल में जाओ, एक एक वार्ड में हाहाकार चल रहा है. Children are crying with pain one place. Youngsters have their own problem suffering. Women are suffering. कोई डिलीवरी पेन हो रहा है, किसी को और कुछ हो रहा है. बेचारे are so sensitive. They get maximum diseases. But still they are strong again. Somehow they have the mental stamina to withstand many times more than the men. Then the hahakara in surgery wards, in the orthopedic wards, in that acute gastrointestinal wards of stomach pains, variety of them, the appendix का पेन हो रहा है, then the kidney liver को गड़बड़ हो गया तो उसका पेन है ना. एनी डिमांड न्यूरो जाओ, न्यूरो सफरिंग हो रहा है, दे कांट कंट्रोल द बॉडी, उनको ना टाई करके रखते हैं टू दैट बेड. The nephro problem, you see that every 4 days they have to go and get that dialysis done. Whole blood is brought out, purified, again pumped inside. महारौरव ही हो नरक. पल्मोनरी वार्ड जाओ, उधर प्रॉब्लम है ना. एवरीवेयर बर्निंग वार्ड सबसे भयंकर. हॉस्पिटल इज ए महानरक ओनली. बाप रे बाप, डर लगता है जब शरीर का. देखो कितने पाप हम किए, कितने रोग. So these two are examples for Maharauravadi Aneka Nirayagata Haha Ityadi Kujita Akroshanodbhuta Maharava. Going on. A little example of this you can see in last 7 days, 6 days, both in Israel and the Gaza. yesterday in that Gaza में I was watching. रो रहे हो भाई, हमने क्या किया, हमको ऐसा क्यों किया होगा भाई यू पूरा घर टूटा है, वो सारा बेचारा बिताकर रो रहे। एंड इज़राइल में दोस पीपल इन द चिल्ड्रन, some around 80 or 60 children were killed only. The youth were killed. The dukha in the parents' mind and all. किसी के हाथ टूटे, पैर टूटे हैं, महारौरव नरक only. And these air strikes which made really the whole Gaza or whatever the place rubbles only, worse than the natural calamity. नेचुरल कैलामिटी भूकंप हो या बाढ़ आए, ये तो मनुष्य बनाया हुआ है ये सारा, अपने स्वार्थ के लिए। दोनों हाहाकार, कितना त्राही मच रहा है। अरे बाप रे, लाइफ को कोई वैल्यू नहीं है उस तरफ, इन दैट एरिया। Like the birds are killed, even you can't kill the birds, they are also living. Everyone have the right to life. But they are trained like that, in the mind. दोनों पीस पीस कहते हैं, but not a little peace in them. They do have pieces only. Both religions. Terrible they are. Maharaurava Naraka. In the same way, in news every day we listen. There is some पटाखों का दुकान जल गया, हाहाकार। होटल जल गया, हाहाकार। बस खाई में गिर गयो, हाहाकार। टेरिबल एक्सीडेंट, हाहाकार। लैंडस्लाइड्स, हाहाकार। सिक्किम, लॉट ऑफ रेन्स, फ्लड्स, हा हा हा, त्राही त्राही। जन्म मनुष्य का भी दुख, पशुओं का तो कम से कम उनको उतना अकल नहीं होता, दे जस्ट डाई। We have buddhi, we have ego, therefore we have more suffering when such things happen. And some of the Rauravadi Narakas can be the cheatings, monetary cheating when it is done. It is a hahakar only. Raurava Naraka, Dukkha. How many people, for that shortcut money, invest their black money in variety of places, unknown, untold. But the other fellow knows it, he has a black money, so he can't complain to the government. So that fellow eats away. All bitcoins go to the Gaza. All those money. Then these fellows hahakar inside, they can't tell anybody. Is it not? ये monetary loss का हाहाकार. Then सबसे भयंकर हाहाकार is our own near dear ones cheating us. दोस्तों ने चीट किया है, वाइफ और हस्बैंड और चिल्ड्रन चीटेड द पेरेंट्स, they just gone away, never caring again back. The ahakar of them, what you can talk. Another hahakara, the food poisoning hahakaras. The government officials wanting the bribe from those middle and lower middle class people for the work to get done. The hahakara in their life, who can understand them? So many cost of living increasing. Another hahakara. Educational cost increasing. Medicinal cost increasing. So ये सब महाररवादी ये संसार के. Thank God we are sleepy, we are lazy, we are lethargy, we are blind, we are बेवकूफ. That we are not opening the eyes to see in every of the country how the trahi going on. Hahakar. There are no rains, famine, again and again in Gaza. 3 दिन से no बिजली, no पानी, no ration, because they has to go from Israel only. तेल वेल भी सब रोक दिया, हाहाकार हो रहा है बेचारा. भूख का हाहाकार, पानी नहीं है हाहाकार. एंड सडनली आ जाता है कोरोना, मैं भी हूं ना करके. अब द कोरोना हाहाकार, we saw that. Time is so fast going away, therefore it is gone from our memory much, not there. लेकिन देखा आपको एवरी कंट्री व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन. So युद्ध का हाहाकार, रोग का हाहाकार, भोजन का हाहाकार, natural calamities का, मनुष्य created का. This is why this picture is to be studied so thoroughly. Only then there may be a vairagya that no more I want to be in this gross world with gross upadhis. I want to identify with the subtle self in which none of these narakas, samsaras, dukkhas are there. वो हमको ना वैराग्य पाने के लिए ये सब युद्ध देशों के बीच में होना हाहाकार आवरे. That is why he said महारौरवादि अनेक निरयगत आहा इत्यादि कूचित आक्रोशनोद्भूत महारव. क्या पावरफुल पोएटिक एक्सप्रेशन इट इज ना. ट्रुथ ओनली इट इज. एवरीबॉडी नोन दुख, लड़ाई एक दूसरे से. दिस इज हाउ द नेगेटिव पिक्चर इज गिवन. बट इन द सेम samsara the positive also is there if you adopt it. That positive takes us across that ocean of samsara to the other shores. बस निकलो, चले जाओ मोक्ष के आनंद में. That is said in the next portion, this portion. What it is said, कि सत्य, आर्जव, दान, दया, अहिंसा, क्षमा, दम, धृति आदि 8 sadhanas are told. आदि करके etc etc. What are all of these? Atmaguna patheya. Atmaguna means the gunas when we inculcate them in us. Patheya means that creates a path. देखो the path English word is from the patha Sanskrit only. So the patheya, Atmaguna patheya, पूर्ण ज्ञान उडुपे. इन गुणों से बना हुआ पूर्ण ब्रह्म ज्ञान रूपी उडुप. The boat also is available in this very samsara samudra if you want to be safe. Udupe. Then what is the marga by which we come out of this samsara samudra? Ki satsanga sarva tyaga marge. The marga to sit in this boat and come out of the ocean is satsanga and sarva tyaga. In that marga, when you go in this udupa, where do you reach to tira? Which tira? Moksha tire. To the ocean, the banks of the moksha, they reach. Moksha tire. Etasmin mahati arnave prapatan patitavatyah. Into this Mahasamudra, those devatas also have fallen. So, isme the 8 sadhanas as well as the other satsanga, sarvatyaga sadhana and moksha tira. These 3 we have to little spend 10 minutes, 15 minutes and discuss, then that topic becomes complete. Because as we have clearly paintingly seen exhaustively the negative aspect, the positive aspect को भी थोड़ा बल देना चाहिए ना, थोड़ा हमको ना दम देकर पढ़ना चाहिए. So tomorrow we discuss on this. Then into this thing when they have fallen, then the Lord has endowed them with the hungers. Then they thought, we'll ask the God only to give us the place to stay, having staying where we can have the annam. Then to them Bhagwan brings the cow, brings the horse. They say not sufficient, not sufficient. Then he brings his own replica of the human form. They say very happy. Then he says, then enter Karo. Then all those devatas enter into that human deha. This is how this second khanda talks about entry of devatas into human deha. This is how the creation has come. That is how you and I are. And having got all the setup, we have full freedom and facilities. Either by following the karma marga, bhoga marga, roga marga and samsara marga, or we can do the jnana marga, yoga marga, moksha marga. This is how the whole topic's purpose of description. That topic tomorrow we will study. आज इतना काफी है. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः. तत्सद्ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ ॐ. Yes, slowly but steadily we have studied. Thank you.